Hi, it's Mike at Phase 1 DJ Store. Mid-lockdown. We're in lockdown again. I can't believe we've had to shut the shop. So, over the next few weeks, we're going to do some videos and we're going to try and get some content out there to you. I know you're going to say, well, why are you showing us lights and why are you showing us all these things? Because nobody can use them because of the lockdown and the pandemic, which, yeah, we are aware of that. But we'd just like to keep on putting some content out there, trying to keep active, trying to keep positive. So anyway, QTX have sent me something to have a look at, and it's in this bag, in these two bags here. So we'll take it in the lighting room and let's have a look at it. Right, I'll be honest, I haven't even opened it. Normally when I do videos, I'll open it all up and I'll play around with it before I do the video. But we're going to be daring, right? I think I know what it is. I think this is going to be a lighting system to lighting up for stages, for performances. Easy word for me to say, yeah. So I reckon we've got two stands and a power bar system in here. Yeah, a power bar system in a bag only that big. And two stands must mean there is two power bars in here. Let's open it up and have a look. And we're going to do this just on the fly. So alright, yeah, as I suspected. No surprises there. A stand, which comes in a bag, as you can see. I presume that this will be exactly the same. It is another stand. So, in the kit comes two stands. Yeah, we're going to take this in the lighting showroom in a minute. Two stands, two bags. Let's see what's in here though. Because if we've got two stands, you'd think we had two lights. It kind of makes sense, wouldn't it? We've got a cable and we've got a foot switch. Foot switch, that cable has got to be for that foot switch. We've got a blackout button, an auto button, a colour button and music. This is looking like it's going to be a power bar, but I don't understand how you get two power bars in this bag. It's too small. So let's have a look. Here we go. What have we got? This is the stereo twin bar by QTX. Aha, I get it. So we have got a little mini power bar with two powers on. Got some end legs. We've got a remote control, so it must work on a wireless remote control. Got the second layer of this bag. We've got a nice long DMX cable. A couple of power cables. And another light. I can't believe all that fitted in there. That's crazy. So two little mini power bars in a bag. Right, I kind of know what this is going to do. And do you know what? This isn't a bad idea from first seeing it. And like I say, normally I would prepare myself with these videos, but I thought today would just go on the fly. That's a nice small and compact bag, and we've got two lights in there, and we've got two stands that we put on the floor, and we've got a foot controller. Now there's only one thing I've always said about power bars. A power bar, you still need two, because if you're lighting a stage, you've got to light from one side and the other side. So if you put your power bar, and they usually have four lights on them, you would agree. If you put it on that side of your stage, you're only going to light up half of you. You need lighting from both, unless you're lighting from the front. Which, if you're setting your stage up, or if you're in a little bar, or you're just in a little venue where there's a stage, you're not going to put your lights in front of you, and people wouldn't be able to see you, would they? Yeah? So you tend to put the lights to the side, which means when you buy a power bar, which generally has four lights on it, you would have to buy two. And it becomes quite an expensive exercise. Even though the power bars have been very popular, because it's a really quick way to get some lighting into a venue and get it quickly set up. I'll be really interested to see what sort of light coverage we can get out of these two. So we're going to go into the lighting room and set them both up, and set it up as if we were going to set up a little mini stage. We might as well do it properly. We've got all the time in the world. We're in the middle of lockdown. I've got nothing else to do. Let's go and have a look. Right, so all I've done is I've set up our imaginary stage. I'll just move the camera a bit. So there we are. I've got my imaginary friends there. I am working in the shop alone at the moment because of lockdown. Everybody's not here. Just one member of staff, poor old Mike on his own. So I'll just have my imaginary band there. I'm losing my mind, I think. Right, we've got one set of lights there. We've just master and slaved it, so it's in a master and slave situation, and we've plugged the foot controller in. It's going through some auto programs. It's got some interesting auto programs there. You can see it's chasing in different colours, and they're both mirroring each other there. Right, and I can select different programs. So if I just center my camera, I'll press the foot pedal. So now we've got a colour fade going on. And then we've got some colour changes, colour jumps. Oh, I think there was a strobe there as well. We've got a strobe as well, so there's a strobe feature by pressing the blackout button, but instead of pressing and releasing it, so if I press it, it blacks out. I'll just bring it back on. But if I press and hold, we get a bit of a strobe. Oh, hey, look at that. Brilliant. And then when I release it, it just goes back to where it was. So I really like that feature, that's really good. It's got some music modes as well, so if I was to put it into music mode and we put some music on, it will change to the beat of the music and it will respond to the music that's being played in the room. But I'm sure you can imagine how that works. And then there's a colour button as well, so I can scroll through the colours. So we've got white there, going to red, going to green, blue, stating the obvious here. So we've got white, got a pinky colour. Don't know how many colours it's got built in. We'll just keep scrolling through them. There we are, I think we've gone full circle now. And then we'll put it back into auto mode. It does come with a little remote, like a point and shoot thing. Yeah, you could use that, but personally I would always use the foot controller. What we'll do is we'll take the camera off the stand and we'll take one of the units down. We'll have a closer look at it and look at the connections on the back. But so far, I'm suitably impressed with that. That's a cracking little item. Right, so just taking a closer look at the unit itself. Obviously, we've just seen it on the stand there. What we've got is two power bars that have to stay wired to this constantly. So you can't take these powers, these LED powers off of here because this is the control unit. Let me tell you about the LEDs in there. We've got 5 10-watt RGBW LEDs, so we could do some colour mixing and things like that as well. This is a DMX item, so if you're into your DMX, you could control this via DMX. And we've got DMX in and out on 3-pin XLR. We've got our menu here to select the different features within the show, the shows and that, and the features that are built in. We've also got power in and out on IEC, so we can power link these. I just think that they're nice and compact. This is a metal construction, it's all made of metal. Just going to DMX, we'll just let me find out for you how many channels of DMX we can work with. Looking through this menu here, we've got 9-channel, we've got 6-channel mode, 9-channel mode, 10-channel mode and 13-channel mode. So if you're into your DMX, I believe that you will be able to take all the control you need to with that. Right, so one of the main features that really grabbed me about this is how it all fits into this little bag. Obviously the stands aren't in this little bag, but just showing you how it packs up. And you know, this case, this bag, it's like solid, it's really good. Oh, I didn't show you before, but it comes with 4 little end legs. So say you wanted to put it on the floor, not put it on the stands, you could put it on the little legs, and it comes with the screws to go into each end of the light. We've got our foot controller in there. Yep. And we've got our little remote. These point and shoot remotes are okay, but I think I would always use the foot controller. Got our instruction manual, so that all fits in the front nice and easily. And then if I come to the front of it here, we've got our 2 power cables laid in the middle nicely. We've got our first light. Then we have this piece of foam, this section here. I don't know whether you can see, make sure you see it on the camera. This handy bit of foam that's protecting the next layer. It's like a box of chocolates. And in there we've got our 10 metre DMX cable, and it's a fairly decent DMX cable as well. I must add that. It's not a cheap thin one, it's actually a nice quality one. And then we've got our cable in the bottom there that's for our foot controller. And then again you can see the other light in the bottom, so it's quite deep, and that works. It just amazes me how much we've got in that one little bag. Everything you need. Also, I would say the stands in this package, not bad at all actually. You know, sometimes you get like cheap stands within these packages, but this, although this is plastic and this is plastic, the rest is all of metal construction, and it's not that cheap horrible plastic. It'll do the job. Comes with a little pin to put in. You know, I've seen some bad stands and I've seen some good stands, and this is what I would say, it's a fairly average stand and it'll do the job. It's not having to hold much, so it's more than capable of holding what it has to. And I believe this is 35mm from what I can tell. And it goes up high enough as well. So yeah, really happy with the stand. As part of the package, you know, we do get a lot of these stands that aren't great, but this one I'm suitably impressed with. So there you go, that was the QTX stereo twin power bar. I just think the fact that I could in one carry both my stands, both my lights to light from both sides of the stage in one go, brilliant. I think 2 powers either side is just enough. I think there's a real angle there. I really like the built-in programs as well. I thought the built-in programs were good. I like the foot control. I like the fact that we could strobe with the foot control. I was happy with the overall build quality of the item, including the stands as well. And the bag is just a dinky little unit. I just think it really, really works. For more information on pricing, click the link that will take you through to our website, and there'll be information on pricing there. If I could go and do a gig, I would go and do a gig with this now. But unfortunately, yep, we're all in lockdown. I'm very aware that we're showing you things that you maybe can't use yet, but moving forward it won't be like this forever, and this is a great little product. We're just going to be bringing you over the next few weeks some content while we're closed and locked in and locked down, just so we can keep bringing you some fresh content for us to share with you. It's Mike at Phase One. If you like this video, do subscribe to our channel. We're always reviewing DJ equipment, sound equipment, light equipment, band equipment and all kinds of things like that. It's Mike at Phase One. Cheers.